to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Markets shift and change, creating new startup opportunities. Founders seek new markets in which to launch a startup. For those launching a startup in a new domain, here are some key steps. Read several books describing the domain and how it works. Talk to domain experts in the space to learn the details of the market. Look for unmet needs that must be addressed, and identify experts in the domain who can advise you. Ask one or two to be a mentor. Create several ideas for a business and test them out. Try dressing up the solution as a ready-to-buy product and see what reaction you get. When you find several people ready to pay for your solution, sign up 3 of them as anchored customers, and use the revenue from these customers to fund the initial product. Experiment with entering the market at different places in the value chain, and look for the position that provides the most revenue and costs least for the value offered. New markets provide new opportunities to launch a business, and consider these steps in launching a startup in a new domain. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.